Today we're building something we've wanted to build for such a long time, a double shipping container build that we call the Wayne. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We're trenching, we have our carpenters in, materials coming into site. We're preparing the site and making sure that everything goes well for the containers to come in. So join us as we do this. Let's go. First stage of the build is trenching and getting the site ready for all the foundation works. We're actually moving quite fast on this one. We have our carpenters in doing some form work. We have the iron benders doing reinforcement over there. The entire building is going to sit on this, which is about 60 square meters. And then behind it, we have a water tank and a septic pit to service the entire building. This is going to be dope as shit. And this place looks really, really good. Empty piece of land. I think we're the first people here. So we are looking to do an amazing job. Moving along quite nicely. We have most of our foundations done. As you can see, we have our septic up. That is going to be sunk later. The tank tower is up also. That's the tank that's going on top of it. Yes, it's moving along quite nicely. Can't wait for the containers to land. Follow for more, guys. Day 2, let's go. We have most of our blinding work done. We are currently casting all our formworks that form the base of the containers. As you can see over there, we have our carpenter setting that one up. This is currently being casted as we speak right now. And then we have the other 3 here that form the entire structure. I think within one day, we should be able to finish this. Let's go. Yes, it's all hands on deck. The team is here. We have masons, we have carpenters, we have architects. Hello, architect. Yes, the full team is here. It's a hot one. It's a hot one. We have social media managers. Yes. Second day of the project. And yes, we are out here, man. Such a lovely view. Looking forward to this one. Hello again, let's go. Our foundations are done. Well, most of them are anyways. We have our plinths set out for both containers. We have a beam in the middle to add some reinforcements. We're going to use our blocks over there to fill up this all over on the perimeter to create a base that looks, you know, really nice. Other aspects of the work going on right now, we have our septic, which is being casted right now. As initially said, we are on a very low-lying land area. Just immediately underneath this, you're going to see quite a lot of water. So how do we build a septic for something like that? We first of all have to cast the entire septic tank above ground, and then once that is dry, we will sink it into the ground and then evacuate all the water that would, you know, that will come out anyways because of just where we are. So yes, follow for more as we do this. Foundations for this build basically consist of 6 piles and a beam across the middle to help support both containers. We're going to be looking to connect the front and raise the land to have a clean level all the way into the shipping containers. There's also a terrace coming along. I think this is going to look really dope. So yes guys, follow along as we build this. Now back to the build. We have our septic done. As you can see it over there, it's sitting above ground right now. We have our tank tower also standing. We're filling up the base to get it ready for the shipping containers. Left a bit there to have all our plumbing run through. So yes, follow for more. When building, there are always problems to overcome. So today we got our containers in. As you can see, we have 2 sides of the gate here. One's open, one's not open. The one that's opened, our containers cannot fit, so we need to go through this one. Apparently the gate has not been fully constructed, so it's been welded shut. So we have to find round ways to get this gate open so that the container can go in. The gate is open now. We can now start to move the containers into place. We still have to wait for the crane. One thing then another. container 1 is down, placed well, quite well really. The second one, well, the truck has a problem, so they need to fix that quickly so that we can get this moving. As you can see, we're setting up to pick up container number 2 now and align it properly with the already dropped container number 1, and that will in total give us the full shape of the building, and we can skip to cutting our doors and windows for this particular building. To make all our cuts, or trying to make all our cuts on the shipping container, the first thing we need to do is mark out all our places where our doors and windows are going to fit. We do this so that we can get some feedback from the client and ensure that this is exactly what they want before we actually go ahead. We've actually gone ahead and done that, and there's actually some movement or some correction that we need to do. So it's always a good thing to always get back, check before you make anything permanent on the shipping container. So yes, join us as we go along, as we do this. Another thing we've done today is, first things first, starting to connect the 2 containers on top. We have some flat bar, 3-inch flat bar that we're using to run across the whole length of the shipping container and connect them from the top. This is the first level of reinforcements that will keep the containers together. We're also doing all our base works and raising the land. We've completed one section over there. Here's another section, and then there's a section that wraps all the way to the side. This is going to be so dope. It's going to be looking so good when it's done. I can't wait. We have our fabricators making all our window cuts or window placements at the back also. That's also going on simultaneously. As you can see, welders on top over there joining the containers. You have masons over here creating the floor. Yes, it's all hands on deck. Let's go. What do you think you're doing? Don't be scared. Can you ride bicycle? Can she ride? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just look at that. Look. Hey, Jesus. Hey. Can you ride? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, go. Don't go and crash, oh. Woo! Allah, I want to ride. And there comes our Formula 1 racer. There he goes, there he goes, there goes Lewis Hamilton. I'm Lewis Hamilton, where's the ride?
Learning how to ride a bike. You're trying, yay! Keep going! Keep going! off with our terrace works. As you can see, we are running all our H-beams that will support the terrace. We try to ensure the H-beams sit on the edge of the containers where you pick them up, so that it carries the weight and the weight is not sitting on the sheets, which are a bit flimsy. So we run these beams all the way from edge to edge, making sure to support them as we go. And from back to front, we have an extension here of about 1.2 meters, which creates a bit of a facade and an awning for the building, and also a terrace. So all in all, trying to get everything to go together and move together. Also some work going on in the back around our plumbing, and also inside with all our pots and frames. And now also we're starting to prepare all our works for internal logging. So yes, here we go.
To the next level, take it to the next level, take it to the next level, take it to the next level, 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 level,
So over the last couple of hours, we've been sinking the foundations, and gradually it's been going down. As earlier mentioned, you can see how much water there is inside as we go down. So we are constantly having to pump that out all the way far away, so that we can now start to do the bottom casting to ensure that it can hold all the waste from the toilet. Here is our mix, putting that together and pumping out, just waiting to ensure everything goes well. And as you can see, also the last bit of the terrace that wraps around the building is going up, and we're welding all our H-beams into place. Yes, going quite nicely. Can't wait to see how this turns out. There again, as you can see, we are moving quite nicely along with all our framing and terrace works. The stairs are up. As you can see, we have all our rises up, and then we're taking that all the way up with the shootout that will create the awning for the build itself, and also finishing up by adding all our container sheets. As you can see them down there, we're going to take them and put them upstairs. Yes, this is moving quite nicely. Follow along for more. Inside the shipping container, we're currently doing all our installation and all our wiring works. You can see our electricians around there. We're also finishing up some of our framing works as we move along from one end to the other. Another thing is we've connected the container on the bottom. As you can see there, we have the flat bar running across. Bit by bit, it's coming together. Awning coming up. Everything moving really smoothly. Let's see how this goes. Our installation is up, or currently going up, as you can see. We're also doing some electrical work in the space, getting the space prepared with all the preliminary works before all our boards go up. The risers for the staircase have been done. We're currently reinforcing the top terrace, as you can see, with extra beams. We already have our cantilever all the way around in an L-shaped form, and this is coming out really well. We're currently using some channels, some angles actually, to create a perimeter around this, which will allow the sheets to sit down, and then we can now tile that. we've come such a long way in such a short period of time. As you can see right now, we are currently fitting up all the drywall inside the containers. We're making all our partitions. Our terrace has gone up. We finished all our base and mechanicals, and all of this in just 3 weeks. I'm telling you, 3 freaking weeks so far, and look at how far we've come. The next step of the build basically involves all the cladding work, everything we need to do on the inside, tiling, finishing up all our fittings for our electricals, installing our toilets, and these are things that can easily be done within a day or 2. So basically, working with shipping containers, the speed that gives you is absolutely amazing. You cannot compare it to anything else. On the build once again, our terrace has gone up. As you can see, we have most of the terrace works already completed. We've arranged our partition around the terrace that's going to hold up what looks like, you know, that shootout you can see in the drawing. Jagged, checkered pattern. And that would serve as the base to hold up the waterproofing and also the tiles that are going to make up what is the terrace area here. And that's the shootout area. You can see the cantilever we have all the way around. The interior of the container is almost done. We are currently doing all our screeding work and installing some of our electrical fittings. Just anything that can go on at the moment, we get it done. Actually, we've partitioned off our toilet area. We have a little buffer area over there that'll have a basin also, and that's the storage. And here's the main office. It's super quick going like this. It is absolutely crazy. 4 weeks in, and we're already at this stage. Absolutely mad, guys. It is coming along so nicely.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Here we're starting at the top. As you can see, we have completely taken all the sheets from downstairs and arranged them here to create a type of floor for the terrace. What we could not salvage, then we bought some extras for. That saved us quite a bit of money. Then let's go. What else do we have here? Next, we're going to do some waterproofing all around before we can now lay the tiles on top.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create.
Now onto the bottom level. We are currently doing all the tiling works, and something that we tried to do for this structure, this container build, was to ensure that we had some uniformity, and this uniformity goes into how we laid the tiles from the inside to the outside. And as you can see, the team is currently doing all the tiling on the outside and ensuring that we have a clean line directly from the inside to the outside. You can see the team ensuring that those lines really line up, because we wanted to ensure that symmetry between what was going on the inside and what was going on the outside. You can also see on top here the terrace. We've also laid in the tiles. Moving on to another day now. We are now doing all the screeding work on the shipping container. You can see the team currently doing all the screeding work. You can see how the body and the shape of the shipping container is changing, and this screeding work basically serves to even protect the shipping container even more, because we utilize cement boards for the exterior cladding, and this cement board gives the shipping container the same look and feel as you would a typical brick and mortar structure. Basically, these cement boards are put on the same way we did the interior, like the drywall. We put them on into place, and then we utilize a screeding material to join them together to ensure that all the seams in between the boards are sealed up. That process is also currently ongoing. The boarding also covers the terrace on top, and you can see how that transformation has really come through, and how we painted the unit with this really lovely white and gray. All that finishing is all coming through little by little as we go along. We also have a bit of a feature on the side of the shipping container that just supports the terrace a little bit. That area is filled with a bit of brick, as you can see in the video, and just little by little the entire space is coming out. I'm sure you can see how we've laid out the space. You can see those tiles I spoke about earlier, how we have that clean flow on the inside, and the inside is looking really good. Here it looks completely different from what you saw it as earlier on. As you can see, we've completed all our interior finishing works. We've done our tiling, also installed our air conditioning units. We have a lovely centerpiece of track lights over here, our toilet area, office store, and the general office area.